Yo! Welcome back to Containing Luxury. On this episode, we have a big announcement. So let's get started. I lied. It's actually two big announcements. First big announcement is... What is the first big? Oh, we hit 70... We actually are now all the way to 78,000 subscribers. But we hit 75,000 subscribers. So thank you to everybody. We're growing quickly. So, and I know I've kind of been away, but we're coming up to the next reason why it's a big announcement. So hopefully we're going to grow a lot more now. So we finally are ready to announce what we've been secretly behind the scenes. We've kind of been MIA, but now we're ready to tell you. So we're going to be offering a workshop for everybody to be able to come down, stay at our facility if you need housing. Otherwise, you can set up your own housing, and we're going to run a 5-day workshop that you'll be able to come and start building a container home from scratch. So our idea right now is, and this is the first workshop that we're setting up for the 21st through the 25th of September is going to be our first workshop. That workshop is going to cover the dropping off of the one trip 20-foot containers standard. We're not using high cubes because they're a lot more money, and we're teaching people how to build these things. And if you can do it on a standard, you can do it on a high cube. But we're going to be starting layout. We're going to show you how to make our plan, everything from framing, insulation. There's going to be, so we're going to do layout, insulation, framing, rough electrical, and rough plumbing. Sorry, my fingers moved together, so I went to 4, and I can't do, that's weird. Framing, insulation, rough electrical, rough plumbing, that's it. So that's gonna be like the first workshop, which to me is all the major stuff. That's getting you up to pretty much closing the walls. Then we'll run another like second phase workshop if you so want to down the road. That will go on to, installing whatever your wall paneling is going to be, whether it's plywood, shiplap, drywall, all that kind of stuff. And then doing your we call it like top out plumbing and all your final electrical stuff, which is going to be installing outlets, switches, all that kind of stuff. We are not, again, going to show you how to install the electrical panels just because we always want you to use a professional. If that's something you're skilled enough to do on your own anyway, then go ahead and do that on your own. But we're just gonna stub all the wiring out the back of it so that when you do, build it, you at least have eliminated all this simple labor stuff, and then you'll hire an electrician to come in and do the panel connections and wherever your power feeds are coming in. But virtually, it's going to be an entire start to finish that you can, work with us hands-on and learn everything you need to learn how to build your own container home. So we're only going to have, I want to say 10 spaces max. We're going to be building 2 containers at the same time. So that puts 5 people on each container, not to mention I'm managing all this stuff. I got to have one-on-one time with everybody. So 10 people maximum. Those 10 spaces are going to be broken up into whether or not you're staying at our facility or you've got your own hotel or you're local. It doesn't really matter. 10 slots are 10 slots. Now we have 4 20-foot container bunkhouses, if you've watched our previous video, that already are set up ready for people to stay in them. Each 20-foot bunkhouse houses 2 people. You can rent, if you're just a single person and you do not want to have a roommate, then you can rent the entire bunkhouse for $1,500. That $1,500 is going to cover your room and board and the entire workshop and your essentially your 120-foot container with its own private bathroom for the 5-day workshop. It also is going to cover some of your meals because we intend to feed you guys at least lunch throughout the work week. And it's going to be Monday through Friday. That's the 21st to the 24th. Look at that subliminal messaging. Blackout coffee. Make sure to order. Link in the description. So anyway, that was actually just perfect timing. I happened to just be walking by. Okay, so a double is actually going to run about $1,000 a person. So you're gonna save yourself $500 if you come with a friend or a spouse or somebody. And then if for housing, just so you know, I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain this. So we only have 4 units. Whether they're used as a single unit or a double unit is just a matter of if we're housing 4 people, AKA 4 singles in each unit, or 4 doubles, which is then going to be 8 people housed. So it doesn't really matter. It's going to be first come, first serve on the actual staying on the property and staying in the shipping containers, that whether it's booked as a single or booked as a double, they're going to go as they go. Now we already do have one unit booked as a double, so we technically, and then we have somebody that's coming in town that actually is local, and they have their own housing, so that's going to be the 3rd person. So we already have 3 of our 10 slots filled. So that's virtually it. 10 slots maximum, whether the people are coming into town or they're staying on the property, because I want to make sure I have that one-on-one time with everybody. So yes, if you miss out on this one, it's not the end of the world. So don't freak out. The spaces are going quickly. I haven't even really made the announcement. We've already booked them up, quite a few of them. So if you're interested in doing this, one of our workshops, email us at containingsluxury@gmail.com, and in the subject line, put booking for event. If you do not put that, we get bombarded with emails. We will not find your inquiry. So just keep that in mind. If you're interested, let us know. So we'll put you on the list if you don't make this one. And then you'll get updated on the upcoming workshops and what they're going to be focusing on. And what's cool is right now it's only going to be focusing on building the 20-foot bunkhouses, but down the road, we're going to start building 40 foots this way. I've got a 2 container unit that we're going to be building on the property, so people can come down for different phases and educate themselves on all different stuff. So keep in mind, this is something that is new. We're growing it. We're adding it to the website right now. So there might be a little quirks and stuff, but it's an education process for everybody, right? We're all learning in this. So, but we figured this is a cool, fun announcement. Containing Luxury out! And we're happy to have you guys. And thanks for following along with us, because we hit 78,000 subscribers. And we're only like a year and 2 months old? I mean, I look a little bit older than a year and 2 months old though, don't I? I lost my sunglasses at the airport, but I got these sweet ones at Walmart for like, I think $12 or $14 or something. They're polarized and they're made out of bamboo, which is pretty sweet. Shout out to Panama Jack, I think they're called. I'll put a link in the description because they're pretty awesome for $12, $14 maybe, whatever. All right, guys, I'm out of here. ADD.